making this video. Sorry, I had to get that out of the way. I'm making this video because I just came into, I guess, my senses, and I was like, man, I should probably film the behind the scenes of the performance today. So if you're just tapping in, it's your boy. I got a performance lined up right now at Unseen Creatures. Sorry for the steering wheel. I can't find another spot to put you in. It starts at 8:40. I go in at 9:15. I'm gonna be performing 4 songs. And yeah, you know, I been rehearsing, practicing, making my best to keep my calm. But I ain't gonna lie. Stopping at the gas station. I am nervous. Yeah, you know, I got like a little thing that I guess was developed after many days of stress in jobs that I've had, that now my eye sometimes twitches, like it goes like that, you know, and it's from anxiety or stress. Sometimes it is like that, sometimes it just happens, you know, like regular rare twitches. I don't know if that happens to everybody else. I'm pretty sure that somewhere out there has that. It's not only my eyes, sometimes it's my muscles just kind of like twitch for some weird reason. Like just stimulates itself, and it's like, fuck, you know, it's almost like, feels like I'm getting a cramp, but I'm not. But yeah, I'm literally like 1 minute away from the place. I am nervous. Everybody's telling me that I'll do fine. I guess I'm nervous. My main thing or nervousness is the crowd, obviously, right? And I know that my music is different from most of the things that are out there. And sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. You know, in my perspective, right? But I do know one thing for sure, that my songs and my music is not shitty. You know what I mean? It's not crap. Because if it was crap, it wouldn't have taken me this far, or I wouldn't be doing this still. You get me? I wouldn't have gotten compliments from people. Yes, of course. I just got a comment today on YouTube saying funny ass voice and whack flow, some shit like that. From I posted a video of while I was in the podcast Matic Mondays. You know, they were reviewing my song, and you know, that comment, for more that it is subtle, you know, it's like, damn, you know, somebody out there in the world thinks like that. But then I have somebody else telling me like, hey, maybe you should switch up lyrically, really just take it off and maybe the flow will be smoother, you know. And it's like, damn, somebody's actually taking the time to go ahead and correct me on my flow to like improve it, hence probably they like it, you know. And regardless of that, the people, that's just one person. I've shown this song to like 5 to 6 different people, and 7, and they're like, damn, this is good, you know. So yeah, so with all further ado, I guess I'll do my best. This is my spare phone. I'm gonna do my best to keep track of everything. I'm gonna put this phone actually behind the stage so it can catch everything. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do crowd control. I've been practicing. I've been practicing a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think I took it over the top. Like, but I'm practicing like I'm performing at Madison Square Garden. Like, I don't care, because I know one day, with the grace of God, and then once everything happens, because I know it will, you know, one day I'll perform there, and many more places. So, you know, making this performance like as if it's my last, you know. I know I'm gonna be shy as fuck, but hey, you gotta do it. So, all right, I guess I've tried. And also, I wanted to record this moment because I'm never gonna be able to go back and feel the way that I'm feeling right now. So it's kind of special. Makes me proud. And sometimes that's hard to do on myself, to feel proud of myself. So yeah, all right. Reporting back after 24 hours. Sorry, I'm still working. I don't know. I mean, it went by so fast. Like, we got there, so I was supposed to go in at 9:15. So the first person was supposed to go in at 8:40 to 9. And then then me, the second one, right? This is 5 people. There were 5 people performing, 5 artists. One guy's name was Tommy. Then it was me, and 3 girls. So the place was kind of empty. Willie was there. Shout out to Willie. Shout out to anybody that was there. Jay was there. Brand and Gabriel got there on time. I was like, we're more worried. Like I kind of like was like, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this if you're not there, because those are my people. You know what I mean? I even told Fernando, kind of like disappointed me that he wasn't there, but whatever. You know, as long as at least I had Gabriel and Brent in there. Like, you know, those are the people that I'm like, all right, you know, they tell me I got it. All right. Willie did a good job of kind of like, you know, you got this, bro. You know, you got this. So I was trying not to display any nervousness, but let me tell you, I was shitting bricks. So after a few hours, I ended up going. The first guy went in. He did like 5 to 6 songs, which was a fucking lot. He was just moving around, pacing back and forth. He was out of breath. He had some technical difficulties, which is, I'm glad that he went first, so that way, you know, not talking shit or anything. That sucks that happened to him, but he had some technical difficulties with the mic. But also to not his defense, I guess, he was moving the mic too much, so the wire, you gotta understand the quality of it. It's not gonna be the best. You're not recording in a studio, you just probably like got some wire. It's not, I don't know, there's so many like variables and things that you gotta take into accountability. You're not in a concert, you're in an open mic, so the mic obviously is probably like $100. The wire was probably bought yesterday and bit by fucking some rats or some shit, so like you can't be expecting much, so you gotta work with what you got. So from moving too much, there was like the mic will cut off, so he will be singing, and then it like when it will go away, like you could barely hear his voice, because obviously there's some background noises, people talking, yelling, laughing, and all that. So it was kind of bad on some songs, excuse me, and other songs it wasn't that bad, but that already told me like I can't be moving that much. So I gotta be careful the way that I perform and all that. So I regardless, I already had that in mind that I was gonna do. I saw a performance from J. Cole and earlier in his earlier days, and he would use a mic stand, right, standing but with a mic stand. So on a couple late night shows that he did. So I was like, you know what, fucking, I'm gonna aim for that and do that. So yeah, you know, I took his concept and got the mic stand, landed it in it, and I basically stay seated. I wanted to stand up and all that, but I was like, you know, even the mic stand was kind of broken. And then I came towards like the 3rd or 4th song that I was performing, the stand, like the mic, the thing where you put the mic on the mic stand, it just went like, it would just move upside down, like it would flip, you know, do like a circle. Like it was here, and then I realized that if I let it go, it would just go like, whoop, and I'm like, fuck, you know. So I was like, fuck it, you know what, let me just grab this mic and just stay there. And then I was looking at the TV. There was some like WWE fight going on. There was like fucking field hockey going on, like the Olympics and shit. There was one girl looking at me like sitting in the front, and then she was making eye contact with me, or I was making eye contact with her because I was nervous, but that was just making me nervous that I realized like I guess coming into the realization that I'm performing. I didn't acknowledge many people in the room, like in the place as I was performing. I was honestly like more focused on what I was doing, on my lyrics, the delivery. I fucked up in one word, and I knew at that moment the reason why I fucked up is because I was focusing on looking at everybody in the room. Which it's good to do, but it could also be a critical mistake because you're focusing on something outside of what you're actually doing. Like, just be present on what you're doing right now, you know. So I guess that's a tip, maybe. But yeah, I did interact. The last song, interact with the crowd. That was good, you know. Got the crowd moving and clapping and all that, you know, whatever. But yeah, the sound quality, the acoustics of it was disgusting, like horrible, you know. I couldn't get my distance is usually like this. If I just get this close, and you would hear that, like the sound, it would sound like clipping, and just overall horrible as is. But nonetheless, I had a good time. It went super fast. It felt like I had to do it. I was nervous, I was shaking. I had my I was sitting down, and I had my foot one here and one here on the chair. and then I like, when I get nervous, my foot starts to like kind of like shake and whatever. So I was, and I was also trying to drink water, and like after I performed the song, and I was like this, like fuck. So I hopefully nobody saw that. Well, it's all recorded. It's actually now out on YouTube. So I'm doing this just so I can have a, you know, I can look back and put it out, you know, maybe in my group chat or Instagram or maybe YouTube, you know. So, but yeah, man, overall it was a good experience. I'm glad I did it. I cannot say, I can't say actually, sorry, that's what I meant to say. That at some point as I was sitting down, I was like, I don't want to do this. I was like, damn, I really don't want to do this. What the fuck am I doing here? Because I was sitting down and like I was like this, and I was tapping the table, and I was like, fuck. And I drank a little bit, like this amount of fucking beer, and I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have drank. But whatever, I guess to finalize that, yeah, I was scared. I was like, bro, where's Brent? Where's everybody? You know, my people, you get me, like, yeah, man, I was nervous. I wanted to call it. You know, if it was for me, if I was by myself, I probably would have walked out. But I was like, you know, I saw everybody was with me that came just to see me. And I was like, damn, I can't call it. So, yeah, man, overall, it was a good experience. I'm glad I did it. And honestly, I can't wait for the next one. Hopefully the next one goes way better than this one, even though that they're telling me that I did great. But within my heart, I know that I could do better. So, talk to you guys later. Appreciate everybody that's been supporting, everybody that's just watching, seeing. Yeah, I'm out.